All right, today we're diving into something that's really changing the game for businesses. We're going to talk about moving beyond security cameras that just, well, record things and into a world where an AI-powered system can actually stop problems before they even happen.
So, I want you to ask yourself a serious question. What are your cameras really doing for you right now? I mean, are they just sitting there, passively recording thousands of hours of video that you only ever look at after something terrible has already gone wrong? Or are they actually working for you 24/7 to make your business smarter, safer, and yeah, even more profitable? That difference, it's everything.
And this slide right here, it just lays out that shift perfectly. On one side, you've got the old way, traditional CCTV. It's a passive recorder. It's forensic. It's great for showing you what happened. But on the other side, well, that's the new way. It's a proactive agent. It's predictive. It shows you what is happening right now in real time so you can actually prevent problems. It's the huge difference between just reacting and truly leading.
And this all leads us to the core issue with those older systems, what we call the blind spot problem. It's this fundamental flaw that, honestly, leaves most businesses totally vulnerable, even when they think they're covered.
You've probably heard this saying before, and it nails the problem. You cannot manage what you cannot see. Your cameras might be rolling, sure, but with nobody physically watching all that footage all the time, you have these massive blind spots. And that's exactly where things like theft, safety hazards, and all sorts of inefficiencies just love to hide, completely unseen until it's way too late.
So, how do you solve this? Well, the good news is you don't have to rip out all your existing cameras. Instead, you give them an intelligence upgrade. Think of it like adding a software layer, basically an active brain that transforms the hardware you already own into something way, way more powerful.
The tech at the heart of all this is called a vertical AI agent. Now, I know that sounds a little technical, so let's just break it down. It's basically a specialized AI that's trained to watch your video feeds 24/7. But here's the key. It's not looking for everything. It's trained to spot very specific events that actually matter to your business. And when it sees one, it triggers an instant actionable alert. So see, it's not just surveillance anymore. It's real operational intelligence.
Okay, but for any business owner, this is where the rubber meets the road, right? The big question is always about the bottom line. How on earth does an investment like this actually pay for itself? Well, the answer reveals a pretty clear financial win.
And the answer is surprisingly fast. The return on investment, the ROI, isn't something you measure in years. We're often talking about just a few months. This isn't some abstract long-term benefit. We're talking about an immediate, direct impact on your profitability.
So how does that happen so fast? Well, this rapid ROI really comes from two different paths. First, you've got hard cost savings, which is all about stopping the financial bleeding. And second, you've got operational gains, which is about actively finding new ways to boost your revenue and efficiency.
Let's talk about those hard savings first. This is all about prevention. For instance, the AI can flag suspicious behavior before a theft even happens, which directly cuts down on loss. It also automates the monitoring, which means your staff isn't just wasting hours staring at screens. They're only responding to real, verified alerts. You can even end up with lower insurance premiums because you can prove you have an active system in place to mitigate risk.
But it's not just about saving money. It's about making more. In a retail store, for example, the AI can literally map how your customers move through the aisles, telling you the absolute best place to put that new high-margin product. Or in a warehouse, it can spot a recurring bottleneck on a loading dock that's slowing down your entire operation. This is the kind of data you can use to streamline your workflows and directly drive up revenue.
The real power of this system comes from its super comprehensive approach, and it really rests on what you can think of as three core pillars of protection: safety, security, and compliance.
Okay, so the first pillar is safety. And we're not just talking about recording an accident after it happens. We're talking about preventing it in the first place. The AI can instantly spot a chemical spill on a factory floor or see a worker using a really risky lifting technique, allowing a supervisor to step in before that hazard turns into a serious injury and a very costly workers' comp claim.
The second pillar is security, and this is a total shift in mindset. We're moving from asking, how did the break-in happen, to stopping it dead in its tracks. The AI alerts your team the moment suspicious behavior starts, like someone loitering near a back door after closing time. It gives you that critical window of time you need to actually intervene, not just clean up the mess the next morning.
And that third pillar is compliance. Oh man, think of this as your perfect, infallible partner that helps you avoid fines and ace inspections.
The AI can automatically verify that workers are wearing their hard hats in a construction zone or that an ID is scanned for every single age-restricted sale, creating a perfect, time-stamped digital record for you.
So, when you bring this all together, what we're really looking at is the proactive future of how businesses operate. And this isn't some niche technology just for the giant corporations anymore. It's quickly becoming an operational must-have for just about everyone.
You know, what's so powerful about right now is that this technology has been completely democratized. These affordable, easy-to-install systems are giving the local corner store or the independent warehouse the exact same powerful intelligence tools that the multi-billion-dollar chains have been using for years. It truly levels the playing field.
And the need for this is absolutely universal. It doesn't matter if you're in retail trying to optimize layouts, in manufacturing spotting hazards, in logistics clearing up bottlenecks, or on a construction site making sure everyone is following safety compliance. The application is direct, it's immediate, and it is so valuable.
So, it all really comes down to a simple question, doesn't it? In a world that's getting more competitive every single day, the choice is pretty clear. Are you going to stay passive and just react to problems after they've already cost you money? Or are you going to become proactive and use intelligence to build a smarter, safer, and ultimately more profitable business?